Welcome everyone, this is East Coast Professional Wrestling. My name is Pete Paduski, and unless you've been living under a rock these past several weeks, joining me here, the one and only Gino Caruso. Gino, we're glad to have you here with us at the broadcast position.
Well, Pete, I wish I could say I'm happy to be here, but nothing personal, but I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to be done to keep my job here so these guys don't lose their job. So I'm going to be here and do whatever it takes.
Well, Gino, I know you're making reference to the fact that Commissioner Rocca has relegated you to various tasks here at Ecpw, everything except wrestling. But to fulfill your contract, I know you've got to do what you've got to do, and this is a classic case of it. Nevertheless, we're glad to have you here at the broadcast position.
Right, and we got a hell of a program going on here today. We got a newcomer here, Suicide Clyde. He's making his debut in Ecpw. I heard a lot of good things about him. He's a high flyer, and I think he's taking on Embassamadore.
The Embassamadore, correct. And we've got Wild Dog Wenzel making a return appearance as he's going up against Lord Cult. And as I understand it, we're going to have an interview with the entire Army of Darkness here tonight, or a substantial portion of that very fearsome group. So without any further ado, Gino, let's get up to Cowboy Carson for the official announcement about first match.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first from Fairfield, Connecticut, weighing in at 215 pounds, here is Suicide Clyde. His opponent, accompanied by Countess Noir, from Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Embassamadore.
What's going to be going down?
You know, this is kind of an interesting matchup here. Embassamadore at one time was the light heavyweight champion, but now he's moved up to the heavyweight ranks. He's put on some muscle, put on some size. I mean, you know, I can't credit the guy for the company he keeps, but he sure is one hell of a wrestler.
A very well-skilled ring technician, no doubt about it. One thing I've always wondered about the Embassamadore is how he can operate underneath that what appears to be a leather mask. On the one hand, you can't see the expression on his face to know if you're inflicting any pain, but on the other hand, it's got to be hard to breathe.
Well, that's the whole thing with the Army of Darkness. They like to psych the people out. And you see right here, they're going to try to intimidate this young kid, Suicide Clyde. You can't take that kid. Get in there.
Suicide Clyde looking for some breathing room already as he tried to make his way out of the ropes. But Embassamadore all over him.
He's got to fire up. He can't let these guys intimidate him.
Embassamadore takes him over with a head scissors, a Japanese arm drag, and a drop kick.
No doubt about it. He is a talented athlete. Trained in Mexico, has that lucha libre style. Uh-oh, it's going to take it to the outside.
And here we go. Suicide Clyde was trying to make his way to the back.
Oh.
And now he slings the Embassamadore into the ring steps, and he's working him over outside the ring. Referee Steve Paradiso laying the count on both wrestlers.
You got to get inside. That's where you got to pin the guys. You're not going to win a match on the outside.
Suicide Clyde now with the upper hand as he gained it outside the ring there.
Well, you definitely can see this kid's inexperienced, and you know, he's going to go out there and try his best, but his inexperience is going to show through.
Gino, a classic move, one of the basic moves used with great effectiveness here.
Awesome clothesline. Awesome
clothesline.
Whoa.
He clotheslined him right out of his boots on that one.
Almost a quick 3 count there. We almost had a big upset. Might even brought a smile to Suicide's face there. I don't know.
Suicide Clyde again with a cover, 2 count only. We've had our share of this.
Steve Paradiso got a kind of a quick count there. I don't know, Pete.
What are you saying, Gino? Do you think that he's just maybe laying a quick countdown on air just to get Suicide Clyde back into the locker room?
I don't know.
Or is he in cahoots with him?
It just looked to me like it was a little quick.
Suicide Clyde now whips the Embassamadore
Big
into
hip
the
toss.
corner. Brings him
He's
out.
got to follow it up. There it is.
And
Again.
And there's another 2 count.
Yep. Well, he's pushing Embassamadore. You know, as far as we know, this is a very inexperienced. Suicide Clyde, big slam. Looks like he's going up to the
Clyde.
top. Could be a high-risk maneuver here.
The ropes are shaking. Suicide Clyde's up on top. He goes for the moonsault, and nobody home. The Embassamadore
That's gonna hurt.
just managed to get out of the way. Embassamadore now taking advantage of the fact that the air was knocked out of Suicide Clyde. Irish whip into the ropes. And a driving elbow.
Big elbow.
A cover and again a 2 count by referee Steve Paradiso.
Yeah.
The Embassamadore doesn't know what to make of it here. This newcomer apparently has got some toughness. He might be a little rough around the edges.
Big boot.
But he's showing right now that he can take it. The Embassamadore,
That
he
folded
nailed
his
him.
neck up like an accordion. That's got to be it.
And again a 2 count.
Tell you what, Suicide just showed something there. He kicked out. Kid's got a lot of heart. Very inexperienced, but he's got a lot of heart. I think Embassamadore took this kid a little too lightly.
That could be, but right now
Big suplex.
he's got him lined up.
Textbook.
Oh, and he dropped
Embassamadore
him.
is probably one of the most technically sound wrestlers in Ecpw.
And there is a pin
Little-
attempt now. I'm
A little
surprised.
cocky there.
A
Getting
little
sloppy
cocky,
now.
little lackadaisical in the cover. Perhaps he's getting overconfident at this point as he's had the advantage now for the last couple of minutes. He's all over Suicide Clyde. Now he's choking him out in the corner. I don't know, Gino. I'm a little bit nervous that this rope is still hanging here at ringside on the post.
Maybe they
And
can
there-
slip it around the neck of Countess Noir. She's such a happy kid.
Well, I think I have to get a smaller size.
Uh-oh.
And there it
Looks
is.
like a
Look at
submission.
this. Suicide Clyde is just bending the Embassamadore in half. And Embassamadore has a hold of the
Well, I'll
ropes.
tell you what, Embassadore's lucky he's close to that rope, because that looked like they could have been a submission. He was ready to choke him out.
That looked very painful as the Embassamadore was getting stretched out by Suicide Clyde. Clyde now, double underhook, and he suplexed him over. A powerful move, and I thought he had him there, Gino. I thought he had him.
That was as close to 3 as you can get, Pete.
A 2.99999 by Steve
Countess Noir
Harris.
did not look too happy about that. Think she was gonna.
And a wicked clothesline.
She was ready to throw a spell on Steve and maybe turn him into a toad, but I think she already did that.
Well, I see you have taken up the slack of my usual partner, Brad Beck. Brad Beck is criticizing the referees. Look at that, a reverse power
Dude, that's
bomb.
got to be it. Oh,
And Embassamadore gets the shoulder up.
I don't know. That looked like a 3 count to me, Pete. I don't know. Maybe we, from our vantage point, that looked like a 3 count. I don't know how Steve Paradiso didn't count a 3.
And
So he's going
what's
for
his
it again.
Gino?
Oh.
Oh, and Embassamadore gets out of it with an arm drag.
See, that's what I'm talking about. A technically sound wrestler. He's aligned with these Army of Darkness guys, but he is without a doubt knows his wrestling. Oh, we got some double clothesline.
Double clothesline.
Both guys are folded up there.
This match has taken its toll on both wrestlers.
I think Embassamadore didn't expect this kind of fight for Suicide, but anybody that comes out with a rope around their neck, they're going to give you a hell of a fight.
That's exactly right. They're not just hanging around.
Fans are
either.
getting behind them too.
Suicide Clyde
Maybe pile driver.
still in there.
Nope.
He's got a power bomb by the Embassamadore.
I think if he covers him, that's going to be it. He's not going to cover him. He's going to the top rope.
Here we go.
This
Now
could be a big mistake.
could be exactly a high-risk maneuver. Anything from the top rope is high risk.
Frog
A frog splash.
Oh, that's got to be it.
There's a cover.
No
And
way. I can't
Gino,
believe
he didn't
out
hook.
of that.
He didn't hook the leg, Gino.
I'll tell you what, this guy is fighting for his life. Maybe that's why they call him Suicide Clyde. Oh, looks like we're going to the outside again.
And he takes a hard
Oh no,
bump
look
to
at
the
Countess
arena
Noir.
floor.
Got to watch out for her. Ooh.
And she's got him by the hair, looking to, I don't know, this doesn't look too good.
Oh.
And she rams his head right into the ring post.
She is mean, isn't she? How'd you like to go home late without the groceries for this one?
I don't think she requires any groceries from the looks of her. I don't think she's seen the sun in 66 days, if you get my drift. And look at
She
him.
doesn't go to a tanning bed. Uh-oh, this could be this is it.
Embassamadore. Oh!
That's it. This kid is
A
done.
running power bomb up, and that is it.
Pete, they gotta get the paramedics. I think he might have broke his neck.
The Embassamadore, your winner, Countess Noir in the ring, celebrating with her wrestler.
This kid landed right on his neck, Pete. He's hurt.
That looked like a bad tumble out of the corner on that move as the Embassamadore just took him over.
I'll tell you what,
Roughshod.
Suicide gave him all he wanted to handle here. This newcomer, he might be a little green, but he's got a lot of fight in him. He's got a good future here in Ecpw if he lives through his first match.
If he makes it that long, he'll survive if they let him.
Appreciate him here. They like good wrestling. You can hear him. Look
And
at this.
fans giving Suicide Clyde a nice hand, well-deserved hand. I think he gave the Embassamadore a run for his money. A hard-fought battle.
Wrestling fans, I'm standing alongside Lord Colt and his Army of Darkness. Lord Colt, let me ask you, what's your take on the whole Rick Rocker situation? He's coming, he's telling people what to do. Granted, he is the commissioner and all, but do you think he's taking his power just a little bit too far?
Bloody Rick Rocker. What do I bloody care about Rick Rocker? I've got more important things to do, like the Army of Darkness. Look at these wonderful tag team belts here. Ooh. I've got my lightweight person over here. He's going to gain his belt back. I've got the beautiful Countess Noir. Get the camera over here, you bloody moron. The only thing I don't have is my own gold. I had my own gold. It was taken away. Very illegally, I might add. And I will say that Jimmy Snuka, you can stop running and just be a man and come after me. Or rather, I'm coming after you, but it doesn't really matter because you're never around when I'm looking for you. You don't have the guts to say someone like the TV champion Nick Maddox. He's happy enough to face me. Unfortunately, I'm going to beat him, take his belt too, and I'll add to the ranks of the Army of Darkness. But, oh, what else is annoying Lord Cult these days? Hey, you gotta get rid of some of these spirits in here. They annoy me too. You got too many spirits in this building. There's plenty of spirits here. Can't you see them flying about?
I don't know what you're looking at. I'm looking at a little arena. I don't see any spirits flying
You
around
see them,
here.
don't you, Countess? You see them? Look at them. They fly all over the bloody place.
I don't know what you're looking at. I see black walls.
Well,
I see ECPW.
All
I see
I've got to say
cameraman.
now is Snuka, Maddox, Mr. Lightweight Champion, we're looking for you. We are the Army of Darkness, and we don't care what Rick Rocker's doing at all. And that's the end of your interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, from the Dog Pound, weighing in at 255 pounds, here is Wild Dog Wenzel. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Countess Noir. From the old world, weighing in at 245 pounds, here is Lord Colt.
I don't hear no bloody music. There goes that ring girl again. She's stupid. Oh, shut up, you.
I think she can horn a house just by walking past it.
Oh, these fans really don't like Lord Colt.
Well, Lord Colt, there again, Gino, I mean, he's arrogant, he's aggressive, he'll use any means necessary to get an advantage, but nevertheless, even though the fans may not agree with it, he is a very effective wrestler, and he's got some very clear-cut goals, not only for himself, but for the rest of his group.
Exactly. You know, the Army of Darkness, whether you like them or you disagree with them, whatever, they are successful. They win matches. They have tag team championship right now. They're former light heavyweight champion, Embassamadore, former heavyweight champion here. So they are successful, whether you like them or not. You got to give them that credit.
Wild Dog Wenzel.
I'll tell you what, this kid Wild Dog's got a lot of fight. He's a tough kid, former state champion amateur wrestler, got a great background, outstanding football player he's from California, you know, like his cousin, was in the Marines also. So Lord Colt's going to have all he can handle here with Wild Dog.
Oh, you shut up, you imbecile.
Both wrestlers about evenly matched as far as size and weight is concerned. We're going to have to give the experience advantage to Lord Colt.
No doubt about it, yes. Maybe slight size and power to Wild Dog and give him the, he's got the enthusiasm at his side. It's going to be a great matchup here. Good duck under go behind. There's the amateur background.
A standing switch by Lord Colt.
He can wrestle when he wants to, Lord Colt.
Wild Dog breaks it.
Fireman's carry. Beautiful fireman's carry. Textbook. Attaboy.
And Wild Dog feeling his oats. He's barking out some self-approval here, trying to get the fans jacked up. Because not only is he facing Lord Colt, I mean, Countess Noir can always be counted on to interject herself in the match.
She's got to be the scariest member of the Army of Darkness. She's not very big in stature. When she looks at you with those eyes, that pale skin, it just sends a chill through every man's body.
Cuts right through you, there's no doubt about it. There again is...
Backs him into the ropes. You think we'll get a clean break here, Pete?
Well, I would expect it from Wild Dog, not from Lord Colt.
No.
As usual, Lord Colt lives up to expectations. And he's coming right back at Wild Dog, staying on top of him, firing in some fists to the side of the head.
He's been around a long time. He's been on top for a while. He knows how to stay there. You know, he'll do anything it takes to win.
And a knee right across the throat. It's a choke. Referee has to count him off. Referee John Herbeck.
Well, you know what? John's intimidated. There's no doubt about it. He's just starting out as referee. He's intimidated by the Army of Darkness, as most people are.
Well,
he's got to be able to take control in there.
I can understand how he would be intimidated. After all, a referee, if a wrestler decides to turn on a referee, there's no place for the referee to go. At least a wrestler might have half a shot against another wrestler.
I think he's got to worry about more what's outside the ring in one Countess more than what's in the ring.
I smell what you're cooking on that one.
What I'm cooking?
Yes, sir.
Some gravy, some meatballs, spaghetti. What do you think I'm cooking?
Hey, I could go for some of that little garlic bread. Look at this, a Boston crab. Another classic move used with great effectiveness here by Lord Colt.
Power out.
Wild Dog's got to power out. It's his own shot. He does power out of it.
Yeah, but he's still hanging on to that arm.
He's got a hold of that leg like a dog on a bone here.
Speaking of bones, you see Countess Noir on the outside.
Yes.
She's cheering her man on.
look at the pressure that Lord Colt was putting on that ankle and knee.
See, the thing that surprises me is that, you know, being a smart wrestler like Lord Colt is, I would think he would go right after that shoulder. He knows he's been injured. Why would he go after the leg and not the shoulder? It's a little unorthodox. Unless he might know something that we don't know, Pete.
That's correct.
Maybe, you know, he conjured up a vision last night and looked in the crystal ball, and
Well,
Countess Noir told him that the knee was the thing to go after.
maybe the spirits that he's been referring to have revealed something to him that the Wild Dog may possibly a weakness in that left leg.
What spirits are you talking about, Pete? Are the spirits that you were drinking just before the
No, not the
broadcast?
spirits that I'm drinking.
sorry.
The spirits that apparently are flying around here at the Ecpw Arena, according to Lord Colt, and now he's hammering Wild Dog Wenzel in the corner, whips him out, gets the other corner, and nobody
That's
home.
it. He's got to fire up now. Big arm
Greg
drag.
takes
That's
her
it.
out.
He's got to follow up. He's got to follow up.
Wild Dog now, some boots to the back.
I think he's still favoring that shoulder. Oh, big slam.
He gets him up, slams him down,
Big power. That'll knock his wig right off.
and
big
a
elbow.
big elbow. A cover. He didn't hook the leg. He's going for it. Nope. 2 count only. Now that you had mentioned earlier about, look at this.
biting.
Wild Dog is biting.
I guess every dog needs a bone. We found one.
He's resorting to his basic instinct. When a dog's in a dog fight, he's got to use his teeth, and fortunately, the referee counted him off of that.
Big headbutt.
Headbutt. Now, who got the worst of it? It's hard to tell from this point. Apparently, Wild Dog got stunned as well as
Colt is
Lord
rocking
Colt.
and rolling. He's got him going. He's muscling him around. That's where that power's coming into play right now.
And now some really stiff shoulder blocks into the abdomen, and that's going to knock the wind out of Lord Colt.
Sends him off the ropes. Set him up for a big power slam. That could be
Nicely
it there.
done.
He's got the cover.
Hooks the
One,
leg, gets
two.
the cover.
Oh, just barely moved that shoulder.
Lord Colt almost instinctively getting that shoulder up just before the 3 count. The Wild Dog now is all over
Wild
him.
Dog's getting aggressive. I like to see that. You know, you can't always be a nice guy in this business.
Now, where's he going, Gino?
He's going
The
to
big
top.
man going for a high-risk maneuver.
He might come with a flying
He's
headbutt
up on
here.
top, and Lord Colt's just laying flat out. He goes for the headbutt. He misses
See,
it.
that'll do it.
Nobody
If
home.
Lord Colt covers him right now, it could be over.
And fans, that's exactly why these moves are called high-risk maneuvers. You risk injury to yourself.
When you take a gamble, sometimes you have to do that. You know, you're in a match and you think, well, this might be the right time. I got to, roll the dice. And that time came up snake eyes.
Snake Eyes is right. And right now, Lord Colt, look at this.
That's his
got
submission
it.
hold.
Oh,
Why would he let that go?
that looked like a heavy load to be carrying on your back there. Wild Dog Wenzel.
That's his submission hold called the crucifix. But he must be setting him up for something. Maybe he figured he couldn't beat him with
Reversal into the ropes.
some sort of modified neck breaker.
Choking him out. Now he's got the knee right across his throat.
I don't know.
The referee better count him off here before he gets choked out.
He's got him going. It looks like Countess Noir is pretty happy out there. Oh,
swinging
another neck
neck
breaker.
breaker.
That could be it right there.
Vicious.
Oh, what is this?
And there's Hakeem
Hakeem
the
the
Sultan
Sultan.
coming
What's
in
he
from out
doing
of
in here?
nowhere, and he's choking the daylights out of Wild Dog Wenzel. The referee calls for the bell, and
Why is Hakeem the Sultan in here?
this match is over. The Sultan has come in, and there is Miss Asia. The Sultan is just wailing on Wild Dog Wenzel from out of nowhere, and he dumps him out like yesterday's garbage.
But he just cost Lord Colt the match. That's a disqualification. Lord Colt's had him going there.
Wild Dog Wenzel gets
He's
the
not too
win
happy
on the-
about that.
And now we've got
It's
a
going to be a clash between
confrontation.
the Army of Darkness, the Foreign Exchange.
We
To
got
heat
it.
up the war. Now Countess Noir and Miss Asia going at it. Oh my God.
We got action. We got things going on inside the ring, outside the ring, all over the arena. Referee calling for a bell. Let's get security out here. These two guys are going at each other.
Security better watch out. They better clear the way.
And Lord Cole is wailing.
Clear the
on
way.
Hakeem the Sultan. And these two guys they're brawling all the way to the back here. And Miss Asia and Countess Noir looking on. They're brawling all the way to the back.
This one's going out to the parking lot.
the end of this.
And the Army of Darkness and Foreign Exchange War could be heating up once again. And Suicide Clyde, he made his ECPW debut. He gave everything, to Embassamadore. And, all I can say is, Pete, it was my pleasure to be out here. This situation with Rick Rocker, I'm not going to let it go. Rick Rocker, I'm not going to quit. You can't fire me. I'm not going to quit. I'll do whatever it takes to stick around here. I'm not going to let you fire these kids that are training. They want to wrestle. So you're not going to break me, Rick Rocker. Sooner or later, things are going to turn, and I'm going to get my hands on you.
Fans, make sure that you are with us next time, because there's a lot of things happening here in ECPW. Gino, I wish you well in
Pete, it's been
your
my
quest to
pleasure.
get back into the ring
Again,
and exhibit your best talents.
we have some great young talent here in ECPW, some great veterans, and with this mix, back to basic wrestling, this is what the people want to see. They're tired of all the cartoons, they're tired of the glitz, they want to see some real wrestling, and that's why they tune in here, Pete, and hopefully soon I'll be back in that ring.
Well, we certainly look forward to that, Gino, and fans. Be sure to join us again next time. This is Pete Paduski signing off for Gino Caruso.
Ciao.
Come back and see us at East Coast Professional Wrestling.